Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Inua, as we are trying to figure out what happened to the crew. In the previous episode, the first episode actually, it has been quite interesting because we barely started to learn how the game works. And not only that, but we also got quite a lot into the story here, trying to figure out what our job is. So, next up, let me jump into my character. Let me give her the remains information, and let's see what it's all about. Whoa, creepy skull. I got here just in time.
It's been a long time since anyone recovered human remains from the Franklin expedition. So this is a pretty big find, right?
Ignore him. He's just trying to seem cool in front of the big shot reporter.
No, seriously, what more can we learn from a skull? I'm more interested in tools, personal effects.
But it looks like this one died of something other than lead poisoning and frostbite. See? The skull is fractured.
Mind if I take a closer look?
So, did they actually shoot themselves? Ah, it is a bullet wound, of course. Who knows? Maybe this guy still has a story to tell? He does have like a golden tooth, apparently. Observe the object. Find clues. So, punching clean through. Can't imagine this would be anything other than a bullet. The poor guy was executed. There's little doubt about that. I'm guessing this guy was probably the captain. I'm pretty sure about it. The tooth looks different from the others. Is that a filling? Not exactly cheap back then. That rules out being a simple sailor. Okay, so I think we can piece together. Yeah, look at that.
What kind
the
of
mutiny.
sailor had a filling back in 1845?
I mean, I'm guessing that's the captain,
Who
right?
told you could touch that?
My guess would be an officer.
Yep.
With a bullet in the forehead. Seems like close range. The whole thing sounds like mutiny to me.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. Love it. Now, if I go back here, of course, there's nothing else we can interact with. Let me see what this guy has to say about the mutiny. The conditions these men face, fatigue, starvation, cold, it's no wonder they revolted. If I'm right about the mutiny, this could be a hell of a story. David might be impressed for once, but it has to be rock solid before anything goes to print. Maybe Jarvis can confirm it?
So, Alan, what do you think about my mutiny theory?
Ha, I think you've been watching too much TV.
Damn it.
No, there are plenty of explanations for what might have happened here.
So he said damn it in his mind, so he definitely knows more than he's saying. God damn it. Years of hard work and she's about to steal my discovery. And if the press comes out with this before the Prime Minister, that'll ruin everything. Better get her off the ship before she ruins my career.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I have plenty of work to get on with.
Seriously, buddy?
We can't
The heck?
let you fondle any more skulls for the moment.
Wait, but I thought...
We'll have What's-His-Face take you back to shore on the Zodiac. I'm sure you're eager to get a cup of hot coffee, but let's catch up tomorrow at base camp, yes? Fantastic. Off you go.
Dang it. He's just threw me off. So much for a good first impression. This guy's shutting me out already. What's David going to say if I can't even get on the research ship? So wait, did he actually kick me off? Oh, he did. Dang it. So, did these fellas actually survive? It definitely looks like it, yeah. It looks like they survived, and they also met the yokels. Interesting. Alright, continue.
Nanolok foresaw tomorrow through the stories based on the patterns of nature. Floating in the cold ocean, Nanolok told its imagination to Kilak, the sky. Kilak listened in silence as they both stared far across distance and time.
Alright, I think this is gonna be me on my way back,
You heard me right, David. Mutiny.
Well, I gotta hand it to you, kid. This is big. The Franklin expedition is one of Canada's founding myths, but this could change everything we know about those last days on board the Terror. You have to keep snooping around, Dana. The story depends on it.
Yeah, about that. Gervais kind of gave me the old heave-ho. I'm heading back to shore now.
What? Oh, no. You're kidding me, right? Oh, you can't give up on a scoop like that. You're gonna have to... And you... Oh, you can't give up on a scoop like that.
He's breaking up,
Bad day.
unfortunately.
That would be an understatement. My editor is expecting Pulitzer-winning material, but I think I just burned my only contact. On top of that, I'm freezing cold and this boat ride is making me want to hurl.
Sounds like you got things pretty rough.
You can say that again.
Whoa, you call those problems? Think, Taina. I have to find a way to save this article, whatever the cost. Okay, take it easy, breathe. Take a breather. Now, all you have to do is come up with an idea so good that it single-handedly saves your article in your career. Piece of cake. Alright, so what do we got to do here? Let me look at my... Nothing in the backpack, actually. A sealed box. And that's kind of about it. Wait, are those... They're from the archaeological ship. I need to find out what's in them.
Hey, could I take a look at what's in there? I'll be quick. Scout's honor.
Huh? No way.
What, seriously? How much damage could one girl do?
You could cost me my job. That's enough damage for you?
So that's not gonna work. My last shot of hope could be in those boxes. I need to convince this guy to let me see what's inside. How do I
Look,
put this?
I have some money my editor set aside for...
That's flattering, miss, but my, charms are not for sale.
Wait, no, that's not what I meant.
Oh, I know exactly what you meant. But you can't buy me off. Although, seeing you squirm is kind of priceless.
Nice one, Taina. Guess I have to find something else. Thing is, it doesn't look like there's anything else that I need around here. Alright, let's see what he wants then. No one touches those crates. Alan was clear about that. He's clearly suspicious of this journalist. That would usually make her okay in my books. But I don't know, something about her. Well, maybe he'd respond well to one in the limelight.
You know The Discoverer, right? The magazine I work for? It's one of the biggest publications in the country. Circulation over 500,000.
You don't say?
When this article hits the stands, it's gonna make waves. How would you like a chance to ride them?
I'm not sure I follow.
I'm saying, why should Gervais get all the credit? How about this? The unsung heroes of archaeological research. Tell your side of the story. We can even get a nice shot of you in there too.
Oh yeah? My mother would be over the moon.
Really? Well, in that case, all I need is...
If she wasn't half blind from diabetes. But hey,
What the
maybe
heck,
I
Sammy?
could read it to her on a 3-hour snowmobile ride to the nearest hospital. Sorry, hotshot. Can't say I care about fame. Besides, who cares what people like me have to say?
What do you mean?
You see many Inuit on the news? You have many Inuit interviews lined up for your piece?
Well,
Yeah, I thought not. I know at least 3 elders who'd heard about the great European ships caught in the ice. They knew exactly where the Erebus was, but nobody listened. Guys like Gervais would rather poke around for decades than ask for help. They would have found the terror a long time ago if they had taken their heads out of their asses.
Man, nothing's working with this fella, eh? If I want this guy to let me snoop around, I have to convince him that he has something to gain too. Maybe there's something to what he said about the Inuit. I might have to open it
you
there.
know, you and I are actually on the same side.
Oh yeah? Me and the big shot journalist?
Why do you think Alan threw me off the boat? It's because I was getting too close to the truth.
Okay.
I'm serious. I want the world to know what really happened to the Franklin expedition. Not some colonial myth. I want the truth. The ugly truth. And I don't care who I piss off to get there. If the Inuit have a place in history, I can help you reclaim it.
Jeez, who the hell does she think he is?
So what do you say?
You know, thinking about it, my snowmobile could do with some repairs.
Okay.
If your offer from before is still good, and you promise to stop talking about the truth for the rest of the ride back, I'll let you open 1 box.
For real?
Huh.
1 box.
You
One
won't
box.
regret it. Sammy, right?
Cash only. No checks, okay?
Alright, time to see what's in the boxes. So what do we got here? What is that? I'm guessing these are pieces of wood of the actual ship. Although... yeah, I do see a symbol, and that's kind of about everything. Planks. A bunch of old planks. I'm not going to save my article with a few bits of old woods. There has to be more to this. Oh, so we're now going back. Awesome. Alright, let's see what happened there.
Come on, lads. Keep moving. Unless you want to freeze on the spot.
Of course, I don't see the captain anymore.
Commander, can I ask you a question?
You promised to stop with all this commander nonsense. Ask away.
I was wondering, how did you know that the Inuit were coming?
It's not easy to explain, William. Suluk appeared to me in a dream. I knew he'd come to help us.
So apparently he saw in a dream that they would be saved.
What's to say these savages won't eat us in our sleep?
I prefer cell meat. More taste.
Damn, I forgot this one knows English. I wonder where he picked that from.
Don't worry. With our supplies and Kumak's hunting skills, we don't need to eat each other to survive. We must learn how to live alongside one another. Who knows, Henry? You may come to appreciate our new companions.
You appreciate them all you like, sir. I choose to remain on guard till I'm back in England.
Yeah, they're all under a lot of pressure, but we can't go on that way, or things could turn out sour. What can I do to make them appreciate each other? That's not something you can just command. Ooh, okay, so they have some pieces of wood here apparently, or whatever that is. Oh, it's meat, never mind. Alright, so we got a little bit of meat there. We got the wind, of course. Apparently we can turn on and off the lights. That is awesome. We got a bell. 1845. The Terror. Ah, they got the bill from the Terror. I get it. And I think that is kind of about everything because this is the wind as well. Alright, let me chat with him. Let me tell him about the wind, I guess. I feel your presence in the wind and snow, but I'm not certain of where this path will take us. This object comes from the Qualnut boat. Had they remained on the ship, all of them would be dead by now. Those animals gave us their meat so that we could make the journey. For that, I am thankful. All those things we took from the Terror, it's like we can't quite let go of our old lives. The past weighs us down like an anchor. We must break free from it if we wish to move forward. I engraved my name on the Terror's hull. I hope that last time I write it. The Simon Wondrov who left the port of Green Heights 4 years ago is gone. I want to become someone else. I have to. The survival of our group depends on it. Food will be hard to come by out here. We have our canned food. The Inuits have their dried meats. Let's hope that's enough to let us to see us through. And lastly, winds. Since we started with the wind at our back, it's pure luck. Even though it freezes us to the bone, perhaps it pushes us onwards as we journey through this unknown land. All right, let's see. What about this one now? I had to decide what might be of value aboard the Terror. Wish I picked something lighter. The bill seems to fascinate the Inuit though, especially the hunter. I think his name is. Meat. This dry meat reminds me of my father's chewing tobacco. I can't imagine it tastes much better. And lastly, my god, this wind. I've seen heavy weather at the sea, but here it's different. It whips across the ice floe, lashing us with shards of hail. Are we ever going to get out of this white hell? I don't know, but let me see what this guy has to say that's pushing up. Kumak. I do not like the wind blowing at our back. It carries out scent and that frightens the game. I had prepared dry caribou for a few men, but our group has grown since the Qualnan joined. We are going to have to hunt. Yep, we're definitely going to have to go ahead and hunt a little bit. This strange metal object sings when you hit it. I feel like he's willing to get to know us, and the opposite is true also. And with mutual trust, we might reach our objective, whatever that is. I'm glad I don't have to pull those boats full of things I have no use for.
Uma,
It's very strange. We have a long way to go. Thanks for the advice, Netar. Don't you want to help us? I'm too old for this nonsense.
What even is this language?
Show some respect, Henry.
Respect?
I really don't like this hairy guy. Let me go with language. The Quolok talk loudly and a lot. I should challenge Atwa to imitate them when they aren't listening. The wind doesn't blow as strong when you know how to move along with it. I do not know if these men will ever be able to learn that. And lastly, we have to keep our food if we want to survive. Do not share the caribou with the white people. They will not appreciate it. Is this how Quolokon speak? Alright, lastly we gotta chat with this one. Bell. The white people boats are full of strange objects. We discussed this object with the Quolok, right? What is the purpose of this? If I have understood correctly, it's kind of a musical instrument. I wonder if the Quolok will use it for their rituals. To me, the wind is both an enemy and a friend. It is cold and restless, but it brings the song of nature to my ears. The sounds those people make are so strange. The face William Lockett made when he tastes the dried caribou. I wonder what he thought of it. Right, that's about it with these two. Let me chat with this fellow that keeps on with Harry here, that keeps on talking trash about everything. How do we end up burdened with the old thing? The wind makes this blasted toothache worse every gust. I think one of my molars cracked from the cold. The slightest draft feels like 1,000 needles.
William, please! Surely you have something to ease this pain.
Sorry, old boy. There wasn't much left in the infirmary on board.
Alright, never mind. Let's chat about the meat. I can't believe the thing these savages eat. Then again, they say John Franklin ate his own shoes to survive in these parts. God rest his soul. Probably not the right time for that one. If God wanted us to communicate with these savages, we should share a common language. It's all there in the Bible. Therefore, in the name of it, it's called Babel, because the Lord did their confronted language of all the earth, and from thence did the Lord scatter them abroad upon the fence of all the earth. Right, and lastly we got Joseph. Maybe hell isn't fire and brimstone. Maybe it's like this, cold and white as far as I can see. Perhaps I'm already dead. Listen to me. I sound as miserable as Harry. Bill, Henry will be thrilled. It probably reminds him of his dear church. I don't think that stuff is fit for human consumption. It's supposed to be meat, but nothing. Right now, I'll take whatever I can. I hope they're not plotting against us in their savage tongue language. Alright, let me chat with this fella about the language. William knows a few words in Inuk, but not much. It is a great boon that Solok speaks English. He told me that a sailor taught him. I find that hard to believe, but I don't have a better explanation. He's greatly respected as a shaman among the Inuits. Perhaps I should be wary of him? What am I saying? Quite the opposite. We need to start trusting each other. If we are to survive, all of us, we need to communicate with the Quolans. Poma, Natar, Atun, listen to me. What is it? The Quolan needs us. We need to learn their language in order to help them. And why don't they learn ours? Because they are too proud and fat-headed. And left alone, they'll likely die. Very well. We will do as you say, Solok. Alright, so apparently they are willing to learn my language. If Solok wants us to learn the Quolok language, there must be a reason for it. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm beginning to like their language. The sounds are unusual, but they resonate with me somehow. Alright, and lastly we got this fella back here, William. This wind is hell, cold, merciless. I will give anything for the warmth of a roaring fireplace, even though a fire camp will suffice. I wonder what Rudin was thinking taking off this of the terror. The metal could be valuable for trading, but it couldn't make dragging the boat any easier. I learned a few words from the Inuit I met down in Greenland all those years. Thanks to what they taught me, I can almost have a proper conversation with Kumar and Atwat. Of course, if they speak too fast, I'm completely lost. The woman Atwat, she had me taste some kind of a dry caribou meat, and well, it wasn't half bad actually. Better than our tinned meat anyways. I like to get to know them better, especially if you are to survive together. Okay, we'll get there, I'm sure of it. Ah, there we go, we got trust. Alright, let me start trust with Solo here. Someone trusts me to guide him on our lands. I feel like connected to him. But he didn't recognize the symbol I carved on the terrace hole. Not yet. Perhaps it was too soon? I feel we can become closer to the Inuits. If we can learn to respect each other, we could achieve great things together. But now that I think about it...
So look, tell me. You carved a symbol on the hull of the terror alongside us. What was it?
That was meant for you, Simon.
It was? I feel like I've seen it before. In a dream, maybe. But that's not possible.
That is possible. Are you certain?
Well, I've never experienced anything like it. What do you think it means?
It means you must trust me, that I'm your guide on this journey.
My guide? To where? To civilization?
I cannot answer that, Simon. But know this. You are not the first to see this symbol, nor you will be the last.
So I think you're not mistaken. This is actually the symbol that I have also seen on those pieces of wood, right? So if I go back here and go here... Yeah, let me chat about the symbol, the broken circle. Wait, that symbol...
Something bothering you?
Oh, it's nothing. Probably just a coincidence.
I love coincidences. Care to share?
Well, okay. Follow the line I'm making with my finger. Right here.
Oh, and the
It
symbol,
might sound
yeah, there we go.
crazy, but I think I've seen this before. I don't know, maybe I dreamed it?
You dreamt it?
I don't know. I've been having these weird dreams lately. Maybe it's all the coffee I drink.
Seriously? So apparently she's having maybe the kind of the same dreams that the captain
Last
was
night,
having as
there was
well,
this
Simon.
giant bear and... Why are you asking me this?
I have something that might interest you.
For my article?
Oh, wait, what?
For your article and not for your article. It might interest you either way. But you have to be prepared to listen.
That's why I'm here, Sammy. I told you.
Oh, you've told me plenty, but I'm not sure how much you listen. We're arriving at the port. You ever been on a quad before?
I don't think I have. But look at that. I think we're moving on to the next chapter. This looks so beautiful though. Oh, look at that. The reflection in the water. Apparently, we're seeing something else in the reflection. What? Yeah, I think we're seeing the crew dragging those boats. Oh, that is so cool.
Most animals kill only in proportion to their needs. Others kill out of fear. But this fear causes an illness that festers when not addressed. Nanoguluk understood that the only cure was to make the wrong right.
Alright, there we go.
Well, this is the place. I'm gonna start a fire so we don't freeze to death out here. Hope the ride wasn't too bumpy.
I promise I will never complain about Montreal public transport again.
Come on, it wasn't that bad. Okay, maybe it was that bad.
So why do you want to show me this place? What's so special about it?
Remember that symbol you showed me from the Terror? I've heard elders talk about seeing something similar at this Inuksuk.
Not exactly what I call solid lead, or lead, but since I can get back to research vessel, it'll have to do.
Okay, I guess I can take a look around.
Alright, what do we got here? We got a fireplace. We got Inuksuk, whatever this is. Why would the Inuit build an Inuksuk here, out in the middle of nowhere?
Sammy, do you know what this Inukshuk means?
Not sure really, but whatever it is, it's not a good omen.
What makes you say that?
For the Inuit people, human-shaped Inuksuk sometimes act as a warning. Someone may have died here or they were murdered. Now their spirit is haunting this place.
Huh. Great. Out in the middle of nowhere with a guy who believes in ghosts? Suddenly this is. Hold up, let me see what he's got to say about it. If I remember correctly, there was the letter with the symbol the elders told me about. Didn't want to show it to the jerk Alan, but her, I should trust Nona and show it to her.
Hey, look.
What have you got there?
I found something between the stones of this Inuksuk. Some kind of tin cylinder. It's got a note inside written in English.
What? Seriously? Hold on a minute, let me check it out. I came all this way, might as well hear him
Well,
out.
are you going to show me this letter, or are we just going to stand around till we freeze to death?
Sure, take a look.
What is that?
See that symbol? Looks kind of like the one from the boat, right?
He's right, it is. What the? The survivors of the terror? And they came here with the Inuits? And the symbol is the same one from the Hole of the Terror, the one I saw in my dream. Who is this Simon Wondrup guy? If he was an officer in the Franklin expedition, I would have seen his name before. He sure didn't spell like an officer. My copy editor will have a field day with this. This says something about a cure. Those poor saps, they must have been losing their minds. But there has to be a logical explanation for all this. And if I was the one to crack it, it could be my career, or it could make my career. What were they going through? And what were they thinking when they wrote this? Left HM ship Terror 22 April, having been settled since September 1846. Made our way south. Harsh conditions. Men becoming weaker by day. Headaches. No game. Cursed? Interesting. I love it though. I love it that we're getting all this information around here. Other than this, I don't really see anything else we can look after. Let's see what he's got to say about the message though. I'm just a messenger. I'm not even sure what the message is, but I had to bring her here. She saw that symbol. It can't be just coincidence. Alright, let me head on back to these fellas then and see what they have to say about it, because I have no idea what this is all about.
One moment, William. Let me finish my message. And enough with this commander nonsense. Now, what is it?
Sir, this place is exposed. And with this blizzard coming, shouldn't we think about leaving soon?
Indeed we should. The problem is Suluk. His condition has deteriorated, and he's too weak to walk.
Seriously?
Do not worry about me, Sam. My journey goes more far than here.
I hope so, Suluk, because Suluk? Damn.
Dang it. I have a
He's fallen
feeling Suluk
unconscious.
is the one that actually passed away here.
William, quickly. There's something wrong.
I'll do my best, Commander, but the Inuit have been showing signs of weakness for some time now.
We all have.
But this is different. It's not just exhaustion, it's... Well, I don't know what it is.
Some doctor you are.
I never claimed to be a doctor, you raggedy-assed.
Enough bickering. There has to be a rational explanation.
If there is, we may not have time to look for it. We're freezing out here.
We must find some way to help the Inuit. They're counting on us. Reuben, see if there's anything we can do for them.
Aye, sir.
Dang it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are gonna lose him, unfortunately. This little camp that we have here does have quite a bit of stuff that I'm gonna be able to discover, apparently, to kind of figure out what happened with them in the end. But anyway, guys, I think it's gonna be the end of this episode for now, and we will come back in the next one. We are gonna explore the world of Inua a little bit more and try to see what else we gotta do. But until then, thank you all very much for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.